when I'm in Kyiv lately, when I'm in Kharkiv, Dnipro, um, there is a little bit of a Silicon Valley vibe going on there, like a startup vibe. I mean, good God, man, how many tech startups do you think we have? New defense-related tech startups in Ukraine? I don't have a figure. I don't know, but we must have hundreds of startup companies here.
We're talking about thousands actually.
Thousands.
It is, yeah, because it's the full-scale DIY war for us. Not be, we
Explain
have
that.
to be
Unpack that
resourceful
comment a little bit.
because of the lacking the resources about first year, like first 2 years, desperate lacking the resources. A lot of young people or just technical specialists had to figure out some sort of the domestic decisions, how to improve our technical advantages. And that's why there are a lot of different startups because society is more, it's more mobile, faster to respond. They've been originally made in the garage in some sort of DIY stuff. And right now you see them as a huge companies and startups.
Let me ask you to help me connect some dots. So Europe needs to rearm because
Of
America is
course.
an increasingly unreliable ally. But America has in the past sold Europe most of its armaments, and America has, I think, the largest defense production capacity in the world, even slightly bigger than China. China's might be bigger, but anyway, that's not the point. The question, where I'm going with this is, um, Ukraine has this massively expanding defense industrial base. I'm wondering lately if Ukraine could become the armory of Europe. I mean, Quantum Systems, which is the big German defense contractor, just or not defense contractor, the big defense manufacturer, just inked a deal with the Ukrainian government to build a huge factory here. We'll never know where that factory is. It's going to be hidden somewhere. Ukraine's production of howitzers just in the last year. For those of you who don't know, a howitzer is a big artillery gun. Ukraine's production of howitzers has gone from a dozen a month to 300 a month. Say Spain buys a bunch of F-35 fighter jets from America. Well, those F-35 fighter jets, they need things like software updates and spare parts. And if America is an unreliable ally, well, what happens if suddenly America doesn't want to give Spain that software update? What happens if America doesn't want to give Spain those spare parts? I mean, here in Ukraine, for a little while, we were in kind of a tense situation because we have, thankfully, a bunch of Patriot missile batteries. And those Patriot missile batteries defend our cities. But those batteries require ammunition, they require Patriot missiles. And right now, the exclusive supplier of Patriot missiles to the world is America. And America controls the flow of those Patriot missiles on the defense market. And America had turned off the faucet of Patriot missiles to Ukraine for a while. So Europe doesn't want to be stuck in that situation where they need a software update for a piece of high-tech weaponry or they need some ammunition for a piece of high-tech weaponry. And the U.S. is not willing to give that because the U.S. alliances have shifted. So is there a scenario in which you think Ukraine could end up exporting weapons to Europe?
Different types of the warfare solutions, let's put it this way. We're talking not only about the artillery drones but for example some sort of the cyber warfare systems was already requested from Ukraine by some European countries, and there are some deals arranged to put some factories or some cyber instruments being given to our European allies. So definitely Ukraine is going to take a huge part in the idea of this whole military European complex.